Imagine being trapped in a world without sight, without sound, without words. Most people would give up. But one young girl found a way to speak, to learn, and to inspire the entire world. This is the story of Helen Keller, proof that the human spirit has no limits. Helen Keller was born in 1880, in Alabama, USA. She was a healthy, lively baby, full of smiles and energy. But when she was just 19 months old, tragedy struck. A sudden illness, believed to be scarlet fever or meningitis, left her completely blind and deaf. The world she knew disappeared overnight. No colors. No voices. No music. Only silence and darkness. Imagine being a child, unable to see your mother's face, unable to hear her voice, and unable to tell her how you feel. Helen could not speak, could not read, could not understand language. She became frustrated and angry, lashing out in confusion. Her family loved her deeply, but they were helpless. When Helen was 6 years old, her parents sought help from a school for the blind. That's where they met Sullivan, a determined young teacher with a gift for patience. And moved into the Keller home and began a mission that seemed impossible, to teach a child who could neither see nor hear how to communicate. And started by spelling words into Helen's hand, like water. At first, Helen didn't understand. It was just strange finger movements. But Anne refused to give up. One warm day, Anne took Helen to the water pump. As cool water flowed over Helen's hand, and spelled water again and again into her palm. Something clicked. Helen froze, then smiled. She understood the movements in her hand meant the thing she was feeling. That moment was the key that unlocked Helen's mind. In the weeks that followed, Helen learned dozens, then hundreds, of new words. She was no longer trapped in silence, she had found her voice. Helen's hunger for knowledge was unstoppable. She learned to read Braille. She learned to write. She even learned to speak, feeling the vibrations of other people's throats and practicing the sounds herself. Her determination shocked the world. With Anne by her side, Helen graduated from Radcliffe College, becoming the first deaf-blind person in history to earn a college degree. But Helen didn't stop at her own education. She began writing books. She traveled the world, giving speeches, meeting world leaders, and advocating for people with disabilities. She worked to make sure others would never be trapped in the same isolation she had once felt. Her courage made her an icon. She proved that disability does not mean inability, and that the human spirit can overcome unimaginable challenges. Helen Keller once said, "Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it." Her life is proof that no matter how dark life gets, there is always a way forward, if you are willing to learn, to fight, and to believe. Your challenges might be different, but the lesson is the same. Don't focus on what you've lost. Focus on what you can still achieve. So the next time you feel trapped by life's problems, remember the little girl who could neither see nor hear, but who still found her voice. If you believe there's always a way forward, type in the comments, "I will find my way." And share this story, because somewhere out there, someone needs to hear it today.